cards. Like, who do you got in this series, Tony?
I mean, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I mean, Scared Money has already shown that they can beat Bababooey and knock them into, I believe they're the ones who actually knocked them into the lower bracket at some point in time. I mean, it's hard for me to go against Scared Money. In case you guys don't remember this squad, we're talking about Rami, we're talking about Bards, we're talking about Vetra, we're talking about Furiously. Not only are these guys tried and true and have that been there, done that mentality, but then they even have the mix of the fact that they're young, they're hungry, they want something to prove, and they believe that they can break into the top 4 in the 5K. And the best way to do that is to win this open here, because theoretically, if you win the open, you get an easier, I guess, a pool play bracket to go into the actual bracket play for the top 8. So win right here, get yourself the quote unquote easiest pool, and fight for that top 4 finish. Right now you're looking at Furiously on the screen. Furiously, absolutely insane. The reason why I love this player is because there's not many players out there that are willing to do the dirty work and look so damn good doing it, Hobbs. This man will go for the flanks, he'll go for the put his body on the line, make sure he goes for those crazy flag poles, and still come out on top. Hobbs, what do you see on those stats?
I see some brilliant hair and some amazing KDs. I mean, CTF 1.4, Slayer 1.08, Strongholds 1.08, and Oddball 1.26. As you said, firstly, he's a player who can not only get the Slayers, you don't want to face him in a one-on-one gunfight, but he will do that dirty work. He is not afraid to put the damage down and let his teammates clean up the kills, whilst also, you know, there are moments in like CTF games or Strongholds games where you have to go for like the clutch flag touch, where you know you're going to die, but you got to touch the flag, or that clutch base reset in Strongholds. Those are pivotal moments. That's the dirty work that you miss when you see the stats lines. But Flowsley does these stat lines and still goes positive. He still gets these slays, and so it is so impressive, and I'm so happy to see him performing so well with this Scared Money side. It's going to be really, really exciting to see. But Rami, look at that, man. I mean, look at that jumper, look at that hoodie. What a hoodie to have. And once again, this man, he's a slayer. He's been around the scene for a while, and we've also got Rain on here right now. Rain, we just saw him, brilliant stat line. But what an ability, what a team that Scared Money have. And Furiously, he's a scary prospect. He's going to be a player you need to keep your eye on going into Halo Infinite.
I mean, so again, I tend to bring this up often, and I know it's kind of something that's not, it might be overlooked a little bit, but again, Scared Money has been waiting a very long time. And Heart of the Call, and Bababooey is just coming off of a series just now. I mean, that's going to play a little bit of a factor. Of course, Scared Money's definitely been warming up. They've been staying warm. But I mean, when you're in a tournament series, opposed to being just warming up in matchmaking or whatever you guys are doing to warm up, there's a very different dynamic there. And you can kind of take a game one and kind of set up the series because of the fact that you had to wait so long. Bababooey can come in, take game one, and kind of take over the series from there. And that's going to play a pivotal part. Rami seems like a player that just does all the dirty work. You know, you see the statistics on screen and you're thinking, you know, 1 KD, it's a good KD to have, especially against some of the top players he's playing against. But I mean, there's so many stats in Halo that you don't see. So many things that, you know, as a player you do, you know, to help your team that's not shown on these stats. And I think Rami's definitely one of those players. What do you think about Rami, Tony?
I think Rami's absolute lights out. I mean, he's a been there, done that kind of player. And you know, we always talk enough about Rami. What we don't talk enough about is my man Bards, aka Barry Allen, the not fastest man in Halo. He's smooth. I don't want to call him slow, but he's smooth. He's consistent. He hits his shots, and he just plays just like one of his teammates, Jared. He just plays good, fundamental Halo. I'm a big fan of this guy. It's Bards, 1.07 KD on CTF because he's running flags most of the time. A 1.39 in Slayer, that's daggone impressive. Strongholds, this man's just baiting or something because he's dropping 1.51, and Oddball is also positive. One of the few players that is in this tournament that's positive across the board.
Yeah, I mean, it's so impressive to see Bard, and the big thing for me is his consistency. He is just so unbelievably consistent, and you know, across the board he's all positive. But what I find most impressive about these positive KD stat lines is that they're all around the same level of positivity, if that makes sense. They're all around that, you know, range between 1.5 to 1.0. That range is very marginal. You know, usually you see players having fluctuating KDs, but he's consistent. There is no game type in which he's going to underperform at, and that is so impressive. To have an anchor in your team who you know is going to do everything, who knows not going to let the team down, that is just such a platform for the rest of your team. You know he's going to be there. You don't have to worry about his decision making or his shot or what he's going to do, and it allows a little bit more free reign, possibly, for lack of a better word, for the rest of his team to pop off. And yeah, he can pop off too. That's what's brilliant about Bud. He's going to be that anchor. He's going to be consistent, but do not get in his way.
Definitely. I mean, I've had a pleasure to watch all these players play, but a stat sheet that I definitely want to see is Vetra here. I mean, this player, we've watched him a little bit. Vetra, again, look at this.
Oh,
Strongholds KD above a 2.18 Strongholds KD. That's so insane for Strongholds. Such a back and forth game type, you know. To have a KD like that, you've got to be staying alive. Again, it's been a pleasure to watch these guys. I mean, Tony, what do you think of Vetra? I know you've watched him a lot.
Oh, that's Vetra? I thought that was Nader Hater. What the heck? The man's masked up. He's double masked up right now. And if you're dropping 2.18 KD in any game type, obviously you're doing something right. Positive across the board. And again, it's not. I don't even want to stay with just the stats as well. Obviously, we have the stats on the board, but not only does he put up these stats, but he's an entry frag type of player. He's the one that's going to thrust slide and challenge somebody while running into a straight line, putting as much damage as possible. So not only is he the entry frag type of player who's playing super fast, not just sitting there and playing slow and baiting his teammates. He's the one that's going to go into the action, but he's able to put up the stats while doing so, Hobbs. That's what's so impressive to me.
It's so impressive indeed. And this stat line, the Stronghold stat line screams survivability. He is going to be such a hard target to take down. It's gonna be so hard to kill him, and having that presence on Stronghold, having a person you know who he's one shot, where there's no assist medal, killing Vetra. He's such a difficult target to take down. He is definitely a player I look forward to seeing in this Grand Finals, because his shot's going to be on point and he's going to be so difficult to kill. And I believe that the lobby is getting ready to go. I'm so excited to see this.
Definitely. We've had an incredible TriCast here, but I just want to take it up a step further and bring on the man, the myth, the legend, Gary. Gary, come on desk with us. How you been doing, man? You been watching these games?
I've been trying to watch them, but I've been more working on those stat sheets behind the scenes, getting them ready so you guys could look at them. Man, I was excited when Vetra sent me his photo and Bard sent me his photo. They need to do some work, get some full-fledged photos for yourself so we can have some better graphics of you. But I was able to cue in here and there, and I had Spartan's team making it. You know, I thought they looked really good. And then I didn't expect it to be a 3-1. I thought they were going to lose. It was going to be a 3-2 at least. But that 3-1, man, they came out strong. I really like what I saw from these guys.
Yeah, the Bababooey played absolutely lights out, and they're really going to carry this momentum. We saw how strong, how confident even JK was, giving a little bit of body disrespect, being like, haha, Spuddy, what are you doing? You're lying dead on the floor right here. Go on. Take that. I'm gonna bit of teabag you a little bit. That confidence is going to be incredible going forward against Scared Money. If I was matched them, I would be scared. But Bababooey saying Bababooey to Scared Money right now.
I mean, I feel a little bit overwhelmed right now. I've got 3 amazing Halo 5 casters on with me. You can see the 4 boxes here. Give it up to Louis V. Titan and the production. You guys have done an incredible job. It's just been so cool to be casting for you guys. It's great, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity, but I've got 3 very knowledgeable Halo 5 guys on here, and it's really good to be on here with you guys. I want to talk to Garrett, though. Who do you have winning this series, honestly?
Oh, you know, Scared Money. I was gonna be like, yeah, make it a big thing, but I Scared Money winning. Scared Money all day, bro. 3-0. I wanted it to be a 3-0. I think it'll be a 3-2 or something like that. But I really like the Scared Money roster. I think they're very impressive. I think replacing Name for Vetra. I mean, we saw the stats from Vetra. I mean, he's doing a 2-point whatever on his strongholds. He's absolutely insane. He's been a great pickup, and I think these guys have what it takes to do it.
Scared Money don't make no money. If I ever go broke, I'ma take your money. Bababooey are going to take it because Scared Money don't make no money. It's the words in the song. Come on now. JK gets away with the camouflage. It's 2 down for this Red Team squad. Make that 3 down, and things are looking daggone good if you're a Bababooey fan like I am.
I'm so excited to see Bababooey play this. You know, Garrett, I know you said you got full confidence in taking the Scared Money. Bababooey, I'm sorry, did you watch any of the previous series? Because, come on, did you see how good they were?
I mean, did you notice how Scared Money didn't have to play in the losers bracket because they weren't in the losers bracket? So I think it's safe to say that I think my Scared Money pick is a safe one. But that being said, they haven't been playing right the losers bracket. They always have that advantage of not having of being able to play over and over and over again, being warm. The winners bracket, you know, sometimes it can be a milk fest down there, but JK getting in front of Rami, gonna be able to take him down with the help of Gold Star VR, and now trying to fight over at this P-Dora. Reversal medal comes out. Bababooey looking strong off the start, finding kill after kill, but with camo coming up in about a minute and a half, we're gonna see these teams start heavily prioritizing the P side of the map, trying to open up that lane and get themselves ready for camouflage. But as that's happening, Scared Money's finding slay after slay. Ooh. But Rami goes down. That's a huge kill from EXO, as it's gonna stop them from being able to run this flag freely.
I mean, you see those right there. You see those kills that are so pivotal, right? And you noticed it, Gary, right away. Those kills are so pivotal in the momentum of the game, and it was able to stop that cap from even coming out of the base. They're doing a really good job. EXO's bottom center, but again, this scrappy flagpole that's coming out from Scared Money. I really am curious to see how this team is going to play in these first couple of minutes. We're 2 minutes into the game. Camo's coming up at about 9:50, so we're gonna look out for that. But I'm curious to see how Scared Money plays in the beginning of this game, as Bards gets a double kill, wants to go over the triple. Rami's there, but he's gonna back off and bring this as Camo's right in front of him as well. We're gonna see what he does here. He throws flag out. Now he's staying alive. He's not gonna opt to go for Camo. He got some communication there. He's gonna put this flag in, and this is the first flag for Scared Money in this game, number 1 of the Grand Finals.
Scared Money looking so lethal, coming out of the gates, firing on all cylinders. Probably, possibly maybe being a little bit too overconfident after that victory. They definitely need to get their heads in the game, get their heads all on the correct level, allowing, you know, that cohesion to play out like we saw. But we are seeing a pull from Bababooey right now, but it's quickly shot down by Mr. Consistent himself, getting a very early kill as the flag was pulled into the Eli. It's now going to be a little bit of a battle of map control. Who's going to be able to get control of the map, push across, and get a flag pull? But Rami doing a brilliant job of gaining that control of the P side, forcing the spawns of Bababooey to be underneath the base and in that car bubble. Definitely a difficult situation to be in, but it's going to come down to who can outslay the opponent. That is going to be the turning point.
1-0 lead, still in favor of the red team squad, and Barry doing a great job of just keeping the offense on, keeping the pressure on, gets the melee, and that flag is being pulled. That's 2 down for Bababooey, make that 3 down. I don't know if there's anybody in position to stop this. This might be a 2-0 lead in favor of Scared Money.
Hey, you know, everyone's calling me haters. I don't have faith in Bababooey. I think I just have more faith in Scared Money roster, specifically Bards. He's going absolutely crazy this map. And what I love to see from the Scared Money roster is that they're so cognizant of where they need to be on the map in relation to make flag runs successful. We see them opening up the car side, allowing the Bababooey roster to spawn there while pushing into the base, while maintaining heavy top control, heavy P-side control, and spawning them away from cars so that they can get easy flag runs throughout the P side. And it helps that they're just some of the best slayers in the game because they are not losing any individual fights thus far.
Gary, you're so right. They're able to do everything at once, and they're going to be pulling this third and final cap as they also get camo here. I did not expect this out of Scared Money, to be able to come into this game and get a 3-0 within literally 4 minutes of game 1 of the Grand Finals. They are here to win.
I'm going to be so interested to see the stat line going after this game. I want to see how many kills were on this board. It was such a quick game, and as you know, just what I thought. The side of Scared Money completely outslaying Bababooey. You can't win a game that quickly if you're not going to get that many slays. And an interesting stat line I picked up on right there: Boards only died 4 times. Yeah, he only got 8 kills, but he only died 4 times. Bababooey, they were been so strong slaying against the side of Hearts of Cards, but Bards stayed alive so well. We talked about him earlier, you know, looking at his stats, but really showing why he is Mr. Consistent and just refuses to die.
And Bards using that efficiency as well. And that's what's scary about the Scared Money roster. You know, not only do they have the firepower, but how efficient they are. This is coming from the Money 2s. This is coming from the Money 8s. You know, this is it's absolutely insane. And that's one thing that's scary about them, at least in the OBJ. Now we're going to see if they can replicate this success also in the Slayer. Because I promise you, you know, this formerly No Ice Squad, aka Bababooey, they're a pretty daggone good Slayer team. Let's see what happens here.
I'm excited, Tony, because we might be able to see the broken curse. The Cody second place Vetra curse could be broken today, and I'm excited to see it. He's gotten second like every single time I see him on a tournament. He's like, oh, second place, second place, second place. This time, shoot for the stars, make it spectacular, give us a beautiful finish. I want to see the Scared Money roster just really show themselves to be a dominant force that can compete with any team in the game, and you know, maybe be like, hey, count us in for top 8, count us in for top 4 next week when they get to play against those pro rosters.
Absolutely. If you hit a wall enough, it's going to break. That's my theory, and that's probably why I have a lot of headaches. But again, we're going on board with JK as he's going to go top rockets here to contest. He's going to get a lot of damage down, but not able to clean up the kill. Furiously going to use those 2 rockets, but JK's going to stay alive. That was a huge play. Made him waste both rockets and stayed alive. Of course, you'd like to get the rockets in that situation, but Gold Star BR with the snipe, watching the spawns on corner, not going to spot anybody. Exo's going to kill furiously, and they've got control, or they're trying to get control of snipe as Exo and Gold Star push snipe together.
This is going to be a really, really interesting matchup. You know, we saw in the previous series, Bababooey had a bit of a cold start in that first game, but came back absolutely swinging. So, Scared Money must have watched the series. I'm sure they did. They must be aware that Bababooey is a bounce-back sort of team. Once they bounce back, once they find the momentum, they are going to run with it. And right now, they are winning. They are in the lead 9-5, but Mr. Rami has found that sniper, sat on that red BR. I'd like to also bring up that the chat has predicted that Scared Money will win this Grand Finals, but a large proportion of votes did go over to Bababooey as well. So a bit of a divide coming out here. Nobody really understands, nobody really kind of confident in who's going to get this victory, as you see Bababooey taking the lead 10-9. Now it's actually tied 10-10. Definitely back and forth. I mean, on this map, snipe control, I feel, is the most important place to control. You get so many good sightlines. You get to really understand where the spawners are going to come from. It's going to be interesting who can kind of get control and get map control in this game. Because right now, it's very, very back and forth.
And that big lead that was in favor of Bababooey has been dwindled to nothing at all. It's 14-12 lead in favor of Scared Money, who apparently makes lots of money. They're about to take this lion's share of this $1,000 prize. Well, if they put 2 wins on the board, Bababooey's come out of the losers bracket. They have to not only win this series, but win a whole nother one. Gary, I don't know if they can do it. Your prediction might be dead on.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking dominant right now as Rami picks himself up a double kill. Rocket's going to be going in the hands of Furiously, and he's going to be able to use that to find 2 free kills, essentially, as this lead is just sprouting forward. A 6-kill lead thus far, and they're looking as if they're just not going to stop anytime soon. Furiously the last alive, but he still has those rockets. He uses the first to find Exo, and can he use the second to find another as pressure is starting to get applied, and he somehow gets out of there alive. I'm not sure how, but with a sniper rifle coming up soon, they still have a rocket to secure this snipe side for the team. It's looking all Scared Money as we're starting to approach the mid game.
It's insane, Gary, to see these guys play at this level after being literally sitting there for such a long time in the winners bracket. It's 23-18 right now. Vetra with a beautiful shot onto the Blue Blaze player there, staying alive, just trying to play his life, such an important thing. But again, he's getting flanked from grass. He gets the no-scope, but 3 push him from from Scared Money. This is such a good play, though. Bababooey staying alive. JK gonna continue to take snipe control. Now has the sniper in hand. Let's see what he's able to do with it. A guy is top rockets, gonna get the snipe. I believe he got the hit marker there. I'm not sure, but Dragon, either way, gonna clean him up. And again, just continuing to stay alive with sniper rate. It's now at a tie game, 8 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. And again, Nighty Night with a tweet. If you guys want to see your tweet on screen, make sure you tag hashtag Halo 5 Pro Series in your tweet, and your tweet could be shown on screen as we continue to hop on board with JK, who's gonna get a double kill there and make that a 3rd kill while staying alive, bringing this to a 30-25 game.
Bababooey really popping off, regaining that early lead that they have, but Scared Money do know what it takes to bring it back. So it'll be interesting to see whether Bababooey can hold on to it, but it's great to see so many of you guys tuning into the stream. Share it about, guys, because this is the grand finals. Bababooey versus Scared Money. What a hype series we have ahead of us. All these players properly popping off, showing why they are some of the best players in the world in Halo 5. The opportunity to they both have qualified for the Pro Series next weekend. So tune in for that as well. All going to be streamed here on Louis V Titan's channel. So drop us a follow, drop us a subscribe if you can, because we have all the action ahead of us as Furiously is taking control of that S3 point of view, looking over into the blue corner, trying to get some shots on, and does a really good job allowing Vetra to clean it up. But as I'm talking, this whole lead that Bababooey has been dwindled back, and it's tied 34-34. Scared Money doing a brilliant job of, yes, they gave away a lead, but bringing it back is going to be really interesting as we head into the 10 kill range, around the 10 kill range. Who is going to claw away with this victory? Bababooey looking to get onto the series score sheet as they did fall in that first game of the series.
We are on board here with Jared of Bababooey, who's currently tied up at 38 apiece. 6 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock here, and a player just happened to I might have lagged out there. So tied up at 38 apiece. I'm sure there's multiple different ways that Voodoo and Faceit can go. They can they can call a full reset and say, hey, let's just run it to 50. They can call first to 12 kills if they really wanted to. They can go numerous different ways here. So I can't wait to hear from the admins. But judging by that game, it was back and forward all over the place. Gary, what do you have to say about that back and forward action?
Right, so we saw great opportunities from Bababooey to come back in and to get themselves back into that game where they used the sniper rifle as the catalyst, right? They used the power weapon towards that last life as the catalyst to get themselves back into that game. But what I was so impressed with was how Scared Money is playing so well together. What they had to break into a sniper rifle multiple times. They had to break into power positions, and how they did it was that they effectively played with each other. If there was a player at top cat, there was a player at pyramid. If there was a player at rockets, they had a long distance pair at the elbow or at window, and that they were always so quick to make sure that if they died, it was immediately traded out, and that they had numbers constantly when they took out their fights. Now, what gets me excited is that we're at 38-38 when this lag out happened. So, you know, we're going to be able to see probably a full reset. We'll see what Mr. Martin Ohms has. Shout out to Martin Ohms, by the way.
Absolutely.
He's been running an incredible tournament. I know he had a little bit of a rough Halo 3 tournament, but he handled it like a professional and got it running as smoothly as possible, honestly. And he's been taking the feedback. We had this tournament start so much earlier, and now we're at 7 o'clock at night on the West Coast, and we're about to end a tournament. It's like you never hear about this for the HCS stuff. The fact that we're about to end a tournament so early in the night.
It's definitely cool. I mean, you definitely, to be able to listen to feedback like that is incredible. But we've got, of course, we've got Voodoo Man behind that. We've got all of, we got Lewis. We've got so many people behind the scenes here. Taylor, anyone behind the scenes. You were working on stats as well. Just for the community, and I mentioned this before. I just want to hammer this home though. For the community to come together at a time like this when Halo is at a low point. We're waiting for a new game, Halo Infinite. Everyone's excited for that, I'm sure. But for the community to come together and put these things together out of their own time. Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. But these guys put the time in, and they're carrying the Halo community, and it's just so cool to see. We're gonna get into another game here. I'm not exactly sure if we're gonna go to 12 kills like Tony said, or if we're gonna go to a replay, but we're gonna find out here very shortly. Hopping on to a reset of game number, I believe, 2.
Did you just do like a Linkin Park? I don't want to go out like a Linkin Park Mike Fort Minor little reference right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
That's
I was back in middle school, bro. Just
I used to get made fun of for listening to Linkin Park, by the way. I used to get made fun of all the time
for listening to Linkin Park.
I love Linkin Park.
You know what? If you guys at home like Linkin Park, you can show us that you like Linkin Park by following the Twitch channel. If you follow the Twitch channel, and I'll know that you're a Linkin Park fan. That being said, we're on our reset. Let's get it going. As we have JK, he's pushing out towards the rock side. I don't know if we're on a full reset yet. I wasn't quite able to see. Oh, what did you say, Tony?
I have breaking. It is 100% a full reset. I reached out to Voodoo.
Awesome, thank you, Tony.
No, it's definitely important. It's definitely key information to know, because a full reset does incite a completely different playstyle than if it was just to 12 kills. So I think definitely the correct way to do it, and Voodoo doing a brilliant job as always setting this up. As we see, another tweet comes in from Mark Francis saying absolutely loving this Halo 5 Pro Series Finals, guys. Tweet at us with the hashtag H5 Pro Series with a possibility to feature your tweet on stream. But to start this off, we see Scared Money being the aggressors this time, taking the lead 6-2. But as I say that, Dragon is able to take out and get control of the snipe, and Fluriously, oh no, he fell off with the rocket as well. Bit of a blunder there, but fortunately it wasn't a suicide death, meaning there wouldn't be a -1 because he was shot as it went down. But still, it's now coming up to a tied game, 7-7. Interesting to see how this plays out as Bababooey with Dragon has the control of the snipe, and he goes on a killing spree and gets another kill onto Vetra coming off the respawn. Wow. Huge plays from Dragon right here to set up Bababooey to take control of this map, and he's already being aware of these spawners on the blue elbow.
He tried so hard and got so far. Jared, with the sniper rifle in hands, has 2 bullets left. 3 kill lead in favor of him as a player right in front of him, not able to connect with that shot. But luckily, JK able to take out Fluriously. That's going to be the initial kill. We might start to see the collapse. Remy going right back at him. Gary, how exactly is this game going to go? Is Scared Money going to come back, or is Bababooey going to hold things down?
Well, it all comes down to that sniper rifle on the map. Jared put it to work, and he's able to get themselves a bit of a lead. But the question is how does Bababooey react when they don't have power weapons, when it becomes a pistol-only gameplay, and where they have to rely on each other's teamwork? And thus far, I just haven't seen enough for me to put them over the edge of Scared Money. And I guess we'll get to see what happens for this next minute and a half, because there's going to be no power weapons on the map. It's only pistols, only DMRs, and it's going to come down to who has the better team shot to see who takes the lead. And at that point, point, it just comes down to who's on top of power weapon rotation, who makes the most effective work out of the sniper rifle, the rockets, and to get themselves a bit of a catalyst, a bit of a lead, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I still have myself firmly in the square of scared money, but you know, Bababooey, prove me wrong right now. Start getting that team shot going, start building yourself a lead without the help of the sniper rifle.
I mean, you make such a good point. It's definitely something that I was going to talk about, is where, you know, Scared Money hasn't had control of power weapon. They didn't have control of power weapons much last game. The beginning of this game, they did. They had rockets and snipe, but Bababooey took it away. They were able to completely rip them out of their power weapons. They took them out of position, and they were able to take the lead or keep the lead close or tie the lead with that. So, oh my goodness, Barnes comes in with a no-scope on the JK, watching for these spawns. They're going to spawn behind him inside of the cave. He's going to stay alive. He's got a lot of sniper bullets to work with, and this is where I love to cast. He gets a kill onto Gold, and he get a no-scope onto JK again. This guy's popping off. He's on a killing spree, but he's going to get taken out. Unfortunately, Cody wasn't there in time. Furiously going to get the snipe now, it looks like, but unfortunately, he's got a player to deal with. Vetra going to kill that guy, and here's Furiously with the sniper. This is the first time we've watched him with a snipe this entire series, and it's 29-24. This is his chance to pop off. He gets the scope, gets the shot, but not going to be able to clean him up, leaves it for his team, and goes to the safe elbow. I like this little rotation from him, getting a different angle here with the sniper. Let's see what he's able to do, and if he's able to keep this sniper in his hands.
It's so important on Colosseum when you're having that snipe to rotate effectively, keep it away from the opposition's hands, and Furiously is doing it flawlessly, staying with his teammates, staying in proximity where he can always get help. And what a nade, and what a headshot, and what a second headshot. Oh my lord, Furiously, honestly, he needs to get that laser removed from his eyeballs, because all he's hitting right now is headshots, and another one with the pistol, and he finds the rocket as a reward. He is playing lights out. He doesn't want Bababooey to come back in, and another double kill from him, really showing why he is a top-end player as they look, as Scared Money look to kind of regain control of the snipe side. But a big kill coming out of Dragon, 2 big kills actually allowing Bababooey to regain control of this snipe side. 28-37, a 10-kill deficit. Bababooey needs to climb a little bit of a mountain against this Scared Money in order to earn that money, as Mr. Tony would say. It is looking very close, and it is a possibility for Bababooey to do it as trade kills are traded out between the two teams.
And ladies and gentlemen at home, if you were questioning why Furiously's stats look so stilted, you just saw it right there. He goes on these crazy swings. Again, he's a dirty work kind of player. He's an entry frag level player, and it doesn't matter because he just wins his pivots. It's absolutely insane, and it's a large reason why his team has a 9-kill lead, 42-32 lead in favor of Scared Money. 6 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Gary, your team is looking absolutely incredible.
Yeah, what was the big difference? The X factor, that sniper rifle, once again, it gets in the hands of Bards, and he put it straight to use. We saw incredible no-scopes, and then when he got taken down, what was really great to notice was how early, how fast Scared Money was able to collapse back, get back to that sniper rifle, get into the hands of Furiously, who did just as much work with as Vetra gets behind 2 players and finds a double kill. And that really, they're just playing at a different level. They're playing fundamental Halo. They're playing together. You can see that they are a team, and they're a team that's going to walk home with a lion's share of $1,000 if they keep doing what they're doing.
I mean, we're 49, 50 kills. There it is. Scared Money going to come away with that win. Just a beautiful job by this team. I mean, just incredible Halo we're able to watch here, Tony.
Incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Sorry. And if I was, if I was in Bababooey's shoes, I would. I feel like there'd be an element of tilt going on because of how close it was before the reset, and now 50-35, it almost was completely different. Scared Money taking control, and we just look at the stat line: 14, 13, and 7 for Furiously, going double positive with 13 assists. What a stat line for his name. We look across on the opposite side. Gold Star 6 and 13. Yes, he had 10 assists, but those 6 kills, he's not able. Maybe there's a lack of communication on the side of Bababooey, not being able to clean up the one-shot players. But oh my word, the stats across the board for Scared Money is unbelievable.
It is unbelievable indeed. And let me tell you something. I mean, the way Scared Money is looking like right now, it looks like they might 3-0 and take that lion's share of this $1,000 prize pool. Bababooey, whatever it is inside you right now, I need you to harness it and take it in and turn it into some wins right here, right now. You're on your back foot. You're in danger of losing this game. Frank Sinatra once said, the best revenge is massive success. So come in here, put one game on the board. That's take it one game at a time. You put one game on the series board. Now you ride that momentum into a second game. Now you have a game 5 where anything can happen, but it all just take it one game at a time. Win this next one. It's not going to be easy, especially with Fluriously making plays like that, Gary.
I mean, yeah, Fluriously went off with the sniper rifle, and I'm curious, are we going to a strongholds for our third game? I'm curious as to what our objective is. So I just got word from the producer of strongholds on rig, and I want to pull up something, you know, a little bit of a callback if we could real fast. I want to look at Vetra stats if they're available, because his strongholds, he's going to be the player to watch. He had over a 2.0 KD, yeah, a 2.18 on strongholds right there. He's going to be the kid to look out for, and he's going to be grabbing the camo right off. Dangerous combination. He's going to put this to work. I have full confidence. As I said, he's probably going to die in the next 2 seconds, but Vetra, man, this kid is scary when it comes to strongholds, and when it comes to anything in Halo. He has one of the best shots. He's one of the younger top AM players, but when it comes to Halo Infinite, he's gonna mature, he's gonna be in his prime, and he's gonna take over the game if he keeps playing the way that he is. But basically all Scared Money off the start, as he hasn't really had to do much, as his teammates are just finding kill after kill, and he gets rewarded with a railgun right off that drill plat.
This is the Predator combo, as I think T-Squared put it, or the Sims put it, even in the Pro Series. That combo, as I'm talking, I cursed him this time. It does fall really quickly, but Scared Money having control of 2 bases early on. But we do see the players still coming off spawn on the Carbine side. So. Good control from Scared Money. They need to keep it up. But as I'm talking, I can't get a break here. Honestly, the caps go over to the side of Bababooey, fighting back strong here, but they have got the basement and BR bases, basement and nest bases. So a good setup for them. But immediately the slaves going over to Scared Money, getting back at Bababooey and coming away with a triple cap, as Vetra has that scatter shot in T1 right now and getting the kill, opening up the map for his team. I believe the camo is going to pop in the next 20 or so seconds, and that's going to really put pressure onto both sides. But amazing reset coming out of JK onto the BR base, clearing out Vetra, stopping him from capping that. So still early games in this, early times in this game, but it still is anybody's place to win it.
So right now you just saw JK drop the scatter shot, which is going to put it on a 1-minute timer. Camo is up. You're going to see Gold Star BR try to go for that. I cannot see who got the camo. I believe there it is, and I didn't see who that was exactly. Bard got the camo at 9:40. This is going to play really huge in this as they're trying to get BR base. You're going to see him drop down here. He's got the scatter shot. I thought it was out of play, but I was wrong. He's going to get a kill and then goes for the second one. I'm not sure if he got that play. My stream did lag here. If you guys can see, take it over.
Mine is lagging as well. Oh, we've lost the Xbox feed, we're being told from the producer. So hopefully we'll be able to get back up on cams or come on with something. But guys, we will keep you updated. That was such an intense moment for Bard. He had the camo, scatter shot, opportunity to stop that basement cap. It could keep the tides in the favor of Scared Money. But, I mean, we've seen such a good start to this Strongholds Rig game. Going to be interesting to see how it plays out. But right now, Scared Money being hot off the first 2 victories of this series. Bababooey maybe being a little bit cold, maybe being a bit overzealous. We saw a lot of body disrespect in the previous series against that Heart of Cards side. So, I hope the confidence comes back for Bababooey. I hope they're able to bounce back and, take it to a game 5 or take it to a second best of 5 series. But right now, that Scared Money side, they're really yearning for that cash.
Yeah, and we're gonna pull up a stream, so do not go anywhere. We will have the action back any second. I know that this is just so unfortunate that the Xbox feed goes down that way, but hey, we'll get the action back. Don't worry, we have one of the best producers in the game. When things get thrown at us, we react quickly. And as I say that, there we go, we have our feed back. This is Furiously's point of view as we see Scared Money just continuing on their dominance. And let's hop in with a listen in and see how Scared Money's communication is as they're approaching possibly winning this match.
Okay, JK's the one with camo.
Sniper guys, go sir. Yo, long on weak. I got scattered. Yo, camo sniper, Mike. Talk right now. Baby, kill it on you, top mid.
Yeah, no. Still nading him. Still there, still top mid. Your white corner with camo.
He's gonna kill me. There's two in one. Go on. E3. Right here, actually. Yeah, one top BR, guys. Guys, camo's dead. I'm hopping BR. Go Nest and he's spawn.
We're gonna help you here.
Yeah, help me.
He's already weak on barrels.
Okay. Right corner, Jared.
Is there a barrel somewhere?
Just step up, weak. Yeah, Exodia. Dead, one dead, 2v3.
Open field.
Okay, we can long haul as well.
Open field, go start.
Yeah, two time mid guys, both long haul.
I can't do.
Okay,
two there. One's basement and the other one with barrels.
Basement.
Hey, barrels.
Basement.
Let's make sure we get some BR base.
Yeah.
Well.
Why off?
I thought him white. Want to absolute him white, man. Fuck. Absolute white. XO. Still sitting white.
Well.
Two white corner, guys.
Red team.
Very close by.
Yeah, basement on Jared. Two, yes.
Arc as well.
Top tower. Oh my god, basement one shot. Two.
Dude, one shot, tower cuts.
Alright, stay up here. Play for fucking power-ups and weapons, guys.
Yeah.
Time it.
Tower two.
Tower
One shot. So one shot.
E2.
Look E2. Tower, JK. Another guy long haul with railgun.
Yeah. He's going top right.
Yeah, tower one, Jared.
Basement's going for scatter.
Yeah, he's
Those
double
are
power.
scatter.
Bunker. Yeah, bunker.
Scatter tower one.
Scatter R1.
Yeah, look on there, dude. Just gotta move with rail. What happened to camo? Okay. One shot basement. Back connector.
I'm staying.
He has both weapons here. Nice, okay, let's go. Let's play nest. Play white hall and nest.
Okay, I'm gonna get the nest. Dude, camo's in white. Yeah, camo's white. Come on, white. One shot. Nice, good shit. I'm going nest.
Tower one. Behind you guys on sniper.
Sniper, got shot XO. Two shots XO.
Time it.
Two there, both things. I got one. Barry's one behind you.
Yeah, sniper.
1d2. I've been lit. I'm fucking pissed on you, fucking shitter.
Basement cutting.
He did. Last guy basement.
Yo, contest this.
And we're hopping back on board with this game. It's a really close game, 77-81. Scared Money has the two caps right now. This has been very, very close. There was a couple triple cap opportunities there, but they're going to tie this game up as, again, they're up 2-0. Let's see who breaks through here. I know Camo coming up very, very shortly here, so we'll see who gets that and then who takes control of basement here.
Yeah, and I think the camo is going to be a huge deciding factor in who claims the victory, as Scared Money is able to keep hold of the two captures, that is basement and nest. So that will be a little bit of a disadvantage here because they are going to be spawning over in that bunker. But as they say that, I see two players from the side of Scared Money coming out of that bunker side. That will give an opportunity for Bababooey to come up and capture this basement, which he does. JK with a huge win over Furiously to capture that basement. However, as I'm saying this, Bababooey able to recapture the BR base. If we see two players flying over to the nest, it's going to be critical that they capture this to keep in this game.
97-81 lead, and it looks like they were able to save it. Gary,
Wow.
Your prediction was right.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say I'm right, or that, hey, don't ever doubt Scared Money ever again. This roster's good. All I'm gonna say is they look damn impressive. They look really damn impressive. I really enjoy this combination between Bards and Vetra specifically. Really, we've seen Furiously. He's performed. He is a Halo FFA World champion. He won major FFA events during the HCS tournaments that we saw back between 2016 and 2018. Rami, he's been on pro teams, back on straight rip, and he's bounced around, played with the best of them. You know that he can do what needs to get done. What I love is these two, Bards and Vetra. I believe they're 17 and 18. They actually both might be 18 now. So both at 18 years old coming in and showing why they're so dominant, especially Bards in that second game. What he did with the sniper rifle gave them the life that was needed for them to go on that long spree and allowed them to win that game. And then obviously we have Vetra, who's just been performing out of his mind throughout this entire event. But right here, I mean, this sequence from Bards is the reason they really were able to run away with the game. He allowed them the freedom to move across the map because they knew, hey, we can leave him alone. He's going to blame some people. He's going to find kill after kill. That's exactly what he did. Expect to see this on the next top 10 coming to you.
I mean, he did such a great job. It was a pleasure casting that moment right there. But again, we have Furiously on screen, and this man did a great job in that previous game to close that out. You called Scared Money. I mean, I was way off on my predictions, so we're not going to go there, and we're not going to talk about who I predicted. But I mean, Scared Money, after waiting in the winners finals for so long, they were able to come back and they were able to show why they're the dominating team. And they lost a reverse sweep, I believe, last tournament. Am I correct? So just coming into this tournament and proving why, I believe you said there was a curse with Vetra, so proving why that they're some of the best players in the game. And again, on your point about them being young players, the fact that they're young players and they're coming into this tournament to show themselves. I mean, Infinite's coming out, guys. Like I say it over and over again, but I'm very excited for it as Furiously with a crazy double kill for the double kill with the sniper. But Infinite's coming out, and people, these kids are gonna have to prepare. And the fact that there's young kids still playing Halo makes me feel a little younger. Okay, I'm 32 years old. I'm a big Halo fan. I have been my whole life. But I mean, I love the youngins coming in early into this game to prepare for Infinite when it comes out. Great job overall by Scared Money. I can't wait to see them in the next tournament.
Yeah, Scared Money taking home the money. They performed incredibly well across the whole playing field, and huge congratulations to them, and massive GGs all around. But props must go to Bababooey as well. They took down that like #1 seed kind of within Heart of Cards to get themselves into this grand final, but that final hurdle of this incredible side of Furiously, Vetra and Rami and Bards was just that one hurdle too far. A brilliant game, a brilliant series across the board. It really wasn't, the scoreline wasn't indicative to how close the games were. Each game could have gone either way, but what a performance out of the side of Furiously, Vetra, Rami and Bards. Yeah, exactly. Scared Money. It was absolutely incredible.
And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, not only did they take their lion's share of that $1,000 prize pool and played absolute lights out, they have all the bragging rights, but they're going to actually have an easier time in the pool place come next week. So that's a big deal. I mean, I can't say enough about the Scared Money roster. Gary at my bottom, right down there. He's the one that actually picked this squad over here. Good job to him. But also, I want to throw some thank yous out here. Active and Hops, wow, you guys killed it all day today. I was listening right from the beginning. You guys absolutely amazing. Garrett's obviously one of the best predictions, casting, analytical work. There's nothing this man can't do. But also, I want to thank you guys in the chat. Every last one of you. We held over 300 viewers almost the entire time. It was absolutely incredible. You guys lent us your energy and we launched the Spirit Bomb. That was an incredible show. Thank you so much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm sorry, Gary, I'm rambling here. I'm gonna send over to Gary.
Guys, if you enjoyed this show, well, let's look at the horizon, because coming up on Tuesday, Money Tuesday, Louis v Titans. Money Tuesday, we have a hell of an event. The undercard, Frosty and Bemsy going up against Druk and Soul Snipe. And then as our main card, $1,000 show match, 2v2, Bound and Renegade, the reigning champs, being challenged by Boo Boo, Doo and Saiyan. Follow the channel so you can be here on Tuesday and watch this match is gonna be insane. Both matches, we have some of the best talent around. And the question is, I mean, does Bound keep doing what he does? Is Renegade the best 2 player ever to exist? After what we saw last Monday, Tuesday, I'm convinced Renegade is the best 2 player to ever play Halo 5. He looks incredible. Can Boo Boo Do Boo Insane stop him? And then also shout out to our producer, Louis V. Titan, aka Brandon. He did an incredible job today. And honestly, we cannot thank him enough. He provides this show for us. And also 99 in the back. He's fundamental to our show, making sure that it runs the way that he does, even though you don't see him as much. And also Mr. Snow, he was able to get those stats, be able to get them pushed out to us so that we could have all those great stats for the grand finals. And then Jay, who does all our clip hunting, make sure that all our clips are ready to go. And awesome stuff from the team today. But I want to send you guys over to a friend of ours, the On My X show. We're gonna host them, guys. They're having their first live podcast. I want to go give them some viewers. If you haven't been watching the On My X podcast, it's one of the best Halo podcasts out there. They're absolutely incredible. They have stories on stories on stories. Watch Goofy, 100 JJX, and my favorite Wes Clutch. I love Clutch so much. Go see what they have to say. Go give them a good time for their first live podcast. Make it a memory for them.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure casting today, guys. What an absolute blinding stream we have had, and I've been honoured to be joined by these guys surrounding all 3 of my corners here. Absolute pleasure with you guys, and it's been an honour to cast with everyone here. I'll probably pass it over to the hype train, which is known as Tony, to close out the show.
Scared money does make money.
That's it. Close it up. Close it up. Thank you, guys.